Hello guys, this is Amosdoll Music, and in today's lesson I'm going to teach you how to play this variation 1 of Happy Birthday. So here we go, give you a preview right now, okay? So everything on the right hand is actually going to be 1 octave higher than the original because I want the left hand chords to be that low because it sounds a lot more muddy down there. But anyway, here we go, here's a preview. Okay, so yeah, that's what we're going to learn right now. Okay, so here we go. Let's break it up to parts is easier to learn. So let me see. 1, 2, well, it depends. Anyway, so first part goes like this. Give you the right hand right now for the first part. Okay, so right hand starts on the D flat here. So middle C, go up an octave C here, D flat here. Okay, so it's easier. So 2 D flats, and then E flat, back down to D flat, up G flat, then F. And that's the first part for the right hand. Okay, one more time. This goes like this. Goes 2 D flats, E flat, D flat, up to G flat, F. That's the first part, okay? Once you get the first part for the right hand, left hand, we have 2 chords here, okay? The 2 chords are, okay, first of all, we have a G flat add 2. What this chord is, okay, you basically do a G flat major plus a second, okay? So it's G flat, A flat, B flat, D flat. Okay, so that's the G flat add 2. It's a 4-note chord. It's pretty bunched up, okay, the notes here. And then the second chord is D flat 7, okay? The D flat 7 is a 4-note chord, which is D flat F, A flat B. Okay, so with these 2 chords in mind, so the G flat add 2, which is the G flat, A flat, B flat, D flat, and then the D flat 7. Okay, with these 2 chords in mind, the 2 hands together goes like this. So right hand starts the first 2 notes, E flat and the next chord together, F and the next chord together, and that's the first part. Okay, one more time. It goes like this: together, together, like that. Okay, and that's that for the first part. Moving on to the second part, right hand continues like this. It goes 2 D flats again, and then E flat, D flat, up to A flat, and then G flat, and then down to B, C, D flat, B flat, down to G flat. Just like that. It's an added extra run at the end there. Okay, one more time. It goes like this. So 2 D flats, E flat, D flat, up to A flat, G flat, down to B, C, D flat, B flat, G flat. And that's the right hand. Okay, once you get the right hand there, left hand, we have we have actually 3 chords this time, okay? The 3 chords are, firstly, we have a B major with a D flat bass. This is the 4-note chord. It's C sharp, and then we have D sharp, F sharp, and B. Okay, so that's that chord. And then the second chord is D flat 7 with a flat 9, okay? So what this is, for people with big hands, you can actually do this like this. Okay, D flat F, A flat B, D. If your hand's not big enough to do this, I would actually recommend you to put the D an octave below, where you put the D right next to the D flat. So it's a mini clash, like that. Yeah, but it's fine. Okay, this clash will be resolved through the next chord, which is G flat major, which is G flat, B flat, D flat. So whenever there's a clash, best afterwards is do a resolution, which is this G flat major. Okay, but anyway, the 3 chords one more time is the B major with D flat bass, well B major with C sharp bass, same thing. Okay, and then we have the D flat 7 flat 9. You can do it like this one or this one. Okay, followed by G flat major. Okay, so remember it. Okay, anyway, yeah, so that's that for the second part, left hand. The 2 hands together goes like this. So right hand starts with the 2 D flats, and then E flat and next chord together, and then A flat and the next chord together, G flat and G flat major together, like that. Okay, just like that. One more time. It goes together, together, together. And that's it for this second part, okay? And then right hand actually continues that run. Okay, like that. So like that, okay? Okay, so that's the main thing that you have to get. So like that. Okay, yeah, and then now moving on. Okay, so this third part now, right hand continues, 2 D flats, and then up an octave to the higher D flat, down to B flat, G flat, F, E flat. And that's it for the right hand for this third part. One more time, this goes 2 D flats, up to the octave above D flat, down to B flat, down to G flat, F, and then E flat. Okay, that's the right hand. Left hand, we have 3 chords here actually. The 3 chords are, okay, first of all we have a 4-note chord, G flat 7, which is G flat, B flat, D flat, and E. Okay, so that's that. And then after that G flat 7 chord, the second chord is a D flat major with a B bass, which is B, D flat, F, A flat. And third chord is another 4-note chord, is C diminished 7th, which is C, E flat, F sharp, A. Okay, so with those 3 chords in mind, so G flat 7 followed by the D flat major B bass, and then C diminished 7th. The 2 hands together goes like this. Okay, right hand starts first. Okay, so right hand starts on the 2 D flats, the high D flat and the G flat 7 together, and then F and the next chord together, E flat and the C diminished 7 together, like that. One more time, like this. Together, together, together. And that's it for the third part. Moving on to the fourth and last part, okay? Right hand continues, goes 2 Bs, B flat, G flat, A flat, G flat. And then after that G flat, you just do an octave above G flat, and then up to the highest G flat on the piano, like that. So it's kind of like a grace note, it's like ba-dun, like that. Okay, but anyway, one more time, so it goes like this, 2 Bs, B flat, G flat, A flat, G flat, and then higher G flat and the highest G flat, ba-ding, like that. Okay, that's the right hand. Okay. Anyway, so that's that for the right hand. Left hand, we have 2 chords finishing off here. The 2 chords are, okay, first of all, we have the same chord as before, if you remember. That's a D flat 7, flat 9, that 5-note chord. Yeah, I guess this is the only 5-note chord in this variation. So it's the D flat, D, F, A flat, B. Okay, and then the second chord, G flat major, finishing off G flat, B flat, D flat. You can see whenever we have that D flat 7, flat 9, it resolves to the G flat major. So that clash chord always resolves to a nice G flat major chord. So remember that can help you. Okay, whenever you have that 5-note chord, you know the next chord is G flat major for this variation. Okay, the 2 hands together goes like this. Right hand starts, B flat and the clash chord together, G flat and G flat major together, and then ba-ding, like that. Ba-ding, okay, literally that's like a sound effect. But anyway, one more time. Together, together, ba-ding, like that. Yeah, and that's pretty much it for this first variation of this happy birthday. So it all these chords is more like a kind of like a jazzy type of chords. So yeah, you can like play around afterwards and like maybe customize some of your own rhythms, okay, improvisational patterns as I teach on my piano courses, and yeah, you can just play around with it. Okay, yeah, anyways, yeah, you can be like etc. That kind of feel towards it. Okay, you can add all this extra stuff to it, but that's how it always is, because melody and chords is the way to go. After that, everything else are just like kind of like improvisation and decorations and how to voice the chords and everything. Okay, but anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it as for now. Enjoy time with my other musical content and see you next time.